Ever had an ad that just crushed it but then suddenly just died off? Or it's a winning angle but suddenly just flatlined for no reason? You're not alone, because most brand owners hit this wall. Whether you realize it or not, most of your audience are getting smarter and smarter. And if you don't do anything, your ads will keep burning out faster and faster to the point where your ads just aren't profitable anymore. In the next few minutes, I'm going to show you exactly how to beat it, how to get your ads converting again, even in the most crowded markets. It's not going to be a one-click fix we do in an ad account. It's how you're going to be approaching your marketing and your ads so that you can grow this long-term. Alright fellas, so first of all, what is market sophistication and why is this important? How do you apply it to your ads? This term is not something that I just invented. It's something that has existed for decades by someone called Eugene Schwartz, dude who wrote Breakthrough Advertising. Most of you have heard of it by now. Basically, market sophistication describes how aware and experienced a market is with a type of product or claim. And there's 5 stages of this. It goes from level 1 to level 5 or stage 1 to stage 5. The way you advertise in each of these stages are different. Why this is important is because I'll give more examples later down the line. But if let's say you're new to the market, of course you can say this product solves back pain. But if you're selling something like those back pain knee braces or those ab trainers, everyone and your mother has seen those type of products. If you just say, get shredded, fix back pain, fix knee pain, no one's going to believe you if they've seen this a million different times. By knowing which market sophistication your market is in, you will then be able to tailor the message towards how much the customer actually knows about your product and the claims you make. The main idea behind it, the more sophisticated the market, the less bold promises work, and the more you must rely on these new mechanisms, education, audience fit, or emotional identity. So I'm going to teach you how you actually stand out with your ads and why your ads actually die off. It's because of market sophistication. So let me explain what these 5 stages are. The first one, stage 1, basically it's fresh market. You're first in the market. No one's seen your product before. If you just say something like lose weight, super easy to, right? People will just believe you. The catch is that the freshness fades quickly because if you have a new product, guess what? Everyone's going to copy you and say the same thing. For most of you, drop shipping, running a brand, same thing. Even if you invented a new product, someone's going to come and say the same thing as you. Turns out your ads suddenly die off. Why? Because more competition comes in. The ad is targeting stage 1, but the market has shifted to stage 2. They have seen different ads before. They are more sophisticated now. Stage 2, when the competition arrives, everyone says the same shit. You win by expanding the claim. Instead of lose 10 pounds, you lose 10 pounds in 7 days. It's the same claim, done better. The market now demands more. Instead of just fixing knee pain, fix knee pain in 15 minutes. This way you stand out from the competition. Then also comes, okay, everyone says the same thing now. People, again, will not believe you anymore. What do you do next? Everyone is skeptical. Results alone don't work. You can just tell people that this product does this faster, this is better than other competitors. They're not going to believe you anymore. So you need a new mechanism. Instead of just in 7 days, you lose 10 pounds with this fat burning pill. The fat burning pill is the mechanism. What is the mechanism? Mechanism is just a way that they will achieve the results with. A mechanism doesn't need to be something that you invent from the new product. It can be something that you just highlight. Like when cigarettes were banned, for example, how did they advertise it? They just said, our cigarettes are toasted, not roasted. Something like that. But literally, everyone had the same mechanism, but no one highlighted it. That became a new mechanism. It works because the general consumer doesn't know about it. If you highlight this new feature, instead of a regular feature, you turn it into a new mechanism now. This new feature is the reason why you'll achieve your result. Not just by losing 10 pounds because you took the pill. It's because now this pill has something new inside it. These new mechanisms are new things that instill new hope in people. The example I always give, everyone has been in the gym. They know that the gym is the solution to losing weight. It's existed for hundreds of years. Yet, every single year, new gym products come out and people still buy them. Why? Because each new gym product is a new mechanism. It's a new way to achieve the same outcome. And then people will have new hope and then they buy. Then it goes deeper into that. Let's say if I was Peloton, right? I wanted to lose weight. Peloton came out. Peloton was in stage 3. New mechanism, they win. Then more Peloton competitors came in. They do it for cheaper, they do it for better. That's mechanism overload. Every competitor has a mechanism. So now you must differentiate by context. Easier, safer, faster for a specific audience. Going deeper into, like how in stage 2, you make a claim, now you expanded on it. Do this better, do this faster, do this whatever. Now it's the same thing for the mechanism. Lose 10 pounds safely even if you're over 40. You're going more specific into the fat burning pill, Let's say fat burning pill was a mechanism. Let's say this fat burning pill helps you lose 10 pounds safely even if you're over 40. Now it's going deeper into how the mechanism can go deeper and help you even more. Like how you expand it on stage 2. Stage 4 is just the mechanism included, expanded. How can this mechanism help me get this outcome better and faster? Whereas stage 2 is just how can I get this outcome better and faster? Stage 4 adds the mechanism inside. And stage 5 is when everyone does the same shit as you already. They just throw random mechanisms. They've seen everything else in the market. At this point, the only way you can win in these markets really is through identity marketing and lifestyle. Clothing, for example. What else is there to add about clothing features? A shirt is a shirt. Cotton shirt. Unless, I know your shirt has some crazy material in it, which some people do, right? Silver, whatever it may be, there's a new mechanism. If not, regular clothing is just identity marketing and lifestyle. Basically, why do people buy Nike instead of Adidas? What's the identity they associate themselves with? Why do people drink liquid death instead of Saratoga water for the rich people? They buy Saratoga water not because water is water at the end of the day, right? The mechanism is the same because they want to be associated with being affluent. That's identity marketing. For a fat burning pill product, everyone says the same thing already. Now it's you build a lifestyle around it. Now it's fat burning pill for Insta babes. Then they have the identity and people associated with it. Or it can be fat burning pill, lose 10 pounds safely even if you're over 40, and it's featuring some grandma niche on TikTok. That is the lifestyle that you sell. So your market sophistication level and why your ads start working is because the market sophistication always changes. More people see your ads, more people get confused. More people will go from stage 1 to stage 3 to stage 5. If your ad just targets stage 1, you're just gonna die, which is why your ads won't last forever. Same thing, it starts at stage 3, competitors come in, you wonder why your ads not performing anymore because your ads are dying due to different market sophistications anymore. What you need to understand, the market sophistication itself keeps changing. If you're an eCom or dropshipping or brand owner, chances are your product is going to be stage 3 to stage 5. The reason being is that unless you're inventing a new product, it's very hard for you to be in stage 1 making a fresh claim. It's also customer psychology, right? The barrier to entry is the lowest because marketers can get spent if they're early into a market, which is why people always advise you to copy, paste, and rip. But the thing is, if you only know how to do that when the market shifts from stage 1 to stage 2 to stage 3, you don't know how to do that anymore. You don't know how to create ads that will win. Which is why the same ads you make now won't work in the future. Winning ads can last for weeks or months and then just die off. And then you need to run a whole new store. It's not because of competition or whatever. It's just because you didn't understand this concept of market sophistication and how to traverse through it. So in the end, you learn about market sophistication already. You know what the stages are. How do you actually respond to it? How do you actually tailor your ads to target these sophistication levels? What you need to know, the most important thing, market sophistication is a property of the market on your ads. You're not going to be making multiple ads to target multiple different market sophistication levels. Your market is or is not in one stage. And how sophisticated your market depends on the age of the product category, competition level, customer exposure to similar claims. Like I said, we just look it up on ad libraries, spy tools, etc. See how many brands are running the same thing as you, see what claims they're saying. Because you can't A/B test sophistication. It's not stage 1 or stage 3. It is or it's not. And your job is to diagnose the stage and make ads that fit it. So with the stages I provided you up here already, you'll be going through doing research and figuring out what stage your market is currently in. So with that being said, let's say you figure out, okay, most of you guys, your product isn't going to be brand new. You're not creating a whole new category. So it's going to be stage 3 markets and above. You need to remember the audience in this stage is educated and has likely already tried other products to solve their desire. You want to go to the gym, everyone wants to lose weight. They tried other things to lose weight. How is yours going to help them? Now, that satisfaction will eventually build up for them to try something new. So you need to find something in your product that will instill new belief. Basically what we mean, new mechanisms. Same thing here. Instead of burgers, it's canned bread. Best thing since sliced. It's the same exact thing in a new form. This can be a unique material, a more ergonomic or different shape or design, or even a new way of consuming your product. There's a lot of different ways to go about it to create a new mechanism. Of course, gummies, for example, supplements, gummies into liquid, liquid into gummies. It can be even an existing feature on your product. Let's say the existing feature of your product was it had breathable material on your knee brace. Now it says, you can create a name for it. We have our own patented, obviously don't lie, but let's say if actually had a copyright patent on the whole design, a patented breathable material makes it so that you can help you recover faster because of some airflow, whatever it may be. Whereas Other competitors can even have the same exact feature, but they don't highlight it. It doesn't matter whether the customer knows or not, because likely they don't, but you know. Of course, as a marketer, as the product manufacturer, you will know, but the audience might not. So if you highlight it, it becomes a new belief, a new mechanism. So stage 4 is when everyone is already copying you doing the same thing. They put up new mechanisms, whatever not. At this stage, the market elaborates and enlarges the mechanism rather than a promise because the audience is now educated, so they will go for what's working. Instead of the first wonder drug for reducing, it's the first no diet reducing wonder drug. They already know the outcome, which is losing weight. They already know about your Ozempic, your wonder drug. Now you're just expanding on the mechanism. No diet reducing wonder drug. Right? Not the claim, reducing wonder drug, just no diet. Expanding on the mechanism. Elaborate and enlarge the claim and build upon the mechanisms that work. For example, most brands in the fat-burning industry now will put as effective as Ozempic or better than Ozempic because they want to associate their product with a successful mechanism. Whereas stage 5 is the final stage. In this stage, your customer no longer believes in your advertising. Let's say a million different people say better than Ozempic already. If you go on TikTok shop and look at any products, there's a lot that say the same exact thing. So they all end up being stage 5. The customer no longer believes in your advertising. The emphasis now shifts to how the customer identifies with your product. Brand loyalty and identity is valued over anything else. The most common example of this is fashion. End of day, clothes are just clothes, right? Of course, you can add new mechanisms, add some silver to your clothing or whatever design it may be. But after that, everyone copies it, it becomes stage 5 again. The only thing that stands out then is identity marketing. Then you need to position your brand as a certain identity. Customers purchase to redefine what using the product says about the customer, which is why people want to buy certain brands, right? Do they want to buy from Zara? Do they want to buy some I don't know, some emo lifestyle? This appeals to the core human need of belonging, tugging on emotional side of purchase intent instead of rational. Even if you were to sell a supplement now, it can be a same exact supplement, right? Targeted towards 20, 30-year-old TikTok girls, or can be 40, 50 older moms. But yet this product is the exact same, maybe different packaging to appeal to a different identity marketing. Why we need to know all of these stages is so that we know how to change our marketing. Even if, let's say, you figured out at stage 3, you introduce a new mechanism, everyone's going to keep coming to copy you. Then it goes to stage 4. If you don't adapt, you'll be left behind. As the market gets more sophisticated, competitors do the same thing. Your audience knows what's up. They're not going to purchase from you. Instead, they purchase from your competitors. You can't escape market sophistication. Your audience, it's just natural evolution, right? They'll know, then the marketing messaging will always change. Which is why we need to know this and always stay on top of this. Even if it's stage 5, sometimes there are things we can do to bring it back to a different stage. But I'll talk about it in a separate topic. For the time being, you know the stages already. You know what to do. This way, when your ad quote-unquote dies off, you'll know it's because the market has moved to a different sophistication level and we need to tailor our messaging towards that. That's how you create ads long-term, by knowing how to play the game, how to target your customer better based on what their current level of knowledge is. So if you're still running ads without direction in a sophisticated market, you're going to lose because it's only getting more crowded and harder to win. If you found this video helpful and you want to go deeper in the topics we talked about here, we actually have our internal SOPs and trainings on how we scaled to 100K per day and beyond, hours upon hours of documents and SOPs on how we actually go about our creative strategy and scaling eCom brands. We have an elite consulting community called Evolve with over 500 brand owners doing anywhere from 100K per month to over $10 million plus per month. We're in there every single day, in the trenches, answering questions, helping members figure out what they're stuck at and how to scale further. If that's something you think will benefit you, the link is down below. Besides that, once again, always remember to take action.